Hello, my dear friends. Have you ever stopped for a moment and thought about the choices you are making right now? Choices that might seem small today, but years later could shape your health, your happiness, and even your independence. The truth is, many people in their later years unknowingly fall into patterns that quietly steal their joy. These mistakes do not happen overnight. They creep in slowly and by the time they are noticed, they can be difficult to undo. In this video, we will uncover 5 of the most common mistakes older adults make, mistakes that can ruin both health and happiness if left unchecked. But the good news is, by recognizing them early, you can take control, protect your well-being, and create a future filled with strength, peace, and purpose. Stay with me until the very end, because I promise the final point will be the one that changes the way you look at aging forever. Mistake number 1. Ignoring physical health. So many people believe that weakness, fatigue, and aches are simply natural signs of aging. But in reality, much of this decline comes not from age, but from neglect. Skipping walks. Choosing unhealthy meals. Avoiding doctor visits. These small decisions add up. Muscles weaken, balance falters, and independence slowly slips away. Let me tell you about Robert. He was 72, strong and energetic. But he told himself missing a few walks was no big deal. Months later, even climbing the stairs felt exhausting. His knees hurt, his breath shortened, and he realized he had lost much of the strength he once took for granted. Rebuilding it took effort, and he often wished he had never slowed down in the first place. Your body speaks. It warns you with stiffness, fatigue, and small pains. Ignoring those signals is one of the costliest mistakes of all. The good news is that even gentle activity like stretching, light strength exercises, and short daily walks can protect your independence. Choosing whole foods over processed snacks, drinking enough water, and keeping up with regular health checkups can change the entire course of your later years. Mistake number 2. Pulling away from friends and family. Isolation may begin quietly. You stop attending gatherings, stop calling loved ones, and soon your days feel empty. Loneliness is not just sad, it is dangerous. Studies show that isolation can harm health as much as heavy smoking. It increases risk of heart disease, weakens immunity, and even accelerates memory decline. Think of Eleanor. At 75, she believed her friends were too busy and her children too occupied with their own families. She stayed home, telling herself she did not want to bother anyone. Days turned into weeks, then months, and she felt her energy fade, her mind dull, and her joy disappear. But when she joined a local art group and began calling her granddaughter every Sunday, everything changed. She laughed again. She felt alive again. Connection does not have to mean large parties. Even a short phone call, a walk with a neighbor, or a chat with the cashier can remind you that you are seen and valued. Never underestimate the power of human connection. Mistake number 3. Resisting change. The world moves forward every single day. Technology grows. Health advice evolves. Communities shift. Yet many older adults say, "I have always done it this way," and quietly shut themselves off from opportunities. Take Martin. At 78, he refused to learn how to use a smartphone. He clung to his old habits, but soon his bank required online access. His grandchildren only communicated in group chats and he realized he was missing out. Finally, he decided to learn. Within weeks, he was making video calls, sending pictures, and even ordering groceries online. The very thing he resisted most gave him back connection and convenience. Refusing to adapt does not protect you. It only makes life harder. Embracing change, whether it is technology, modern safety habits, or new medical advice, means giving yourself more independence and freedom. Mistake number 4. Mismanaging finances. Money may feel like it matters less after retirement, But financial missteps can quietly turn freedom into stress. Overspending, ignoring budgets, or failing to plan for medical costs are mistakes that can rob you of peace. Margaret, at 71, felt secure with her savings. She traveled, treated her friends, and rarely checked her accounts on May. But inflation, medical bills, and unexpected repairs slowly drained her funds. By her late 70s, she had to depend on her children for support, something she deeply wished she had avoided. Financial safety is not about being wealthy. It is about being wise. Simple budgeting, cutting unnecessary costs, protecting against scams, and planning for the future are choices that preserve independence. Even small adjustments today can protect your tomorrow. Mistake number 5. Giving up on purpose and growth. Perhaps the saddest mistake is when people stop seeking meaning. They tell themselves life's best years are behind them. They give up on learning, on dreaming, on challenging the mind. And without purpose, the days become long and empty. Take Helen. At 74, she spent her days watching television. Her memory weakened. Her mood darkened. She felt invisible. Then she joined a local gardening group. She learned new skills, met new people, and rediscovered joy. Her mind sharpened, her heart lifted, and her days finally had color again. Purpose does not retire. Your mind is still capable of growth no matter your age. Picking up a new skill, writing your memories, volunteering, or simply learning something new can fill your days with meaning. Without purpose, life shrinks. With purpose, it expands. Meisti Jamamimud's final thoughts. The truth is, aging is not only about years passing. It is about choices. Choices that shape whether your later life will be filled with joy, strength, and dignity, or loneliness, weakness, and regret. The 5 mistakes we discussed today, ignoring health, isolating from loved ones, resisting change, mismanaging money, and giving up on purpose, are not destiny. They are choices, Maga, and the beautiful thing is you can choose differently starting today. So ask yourself, which of these mistakes am I at risk of making? Which small step can I take now to build a brighter future? Because the life you enjoy tomorrow begins with the choices you make today. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. If you found even one insight helpful, please share it in the comments. And if you want more videos that inspire, inform, and guide you to live your later years with strength and happiness, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell. Your support means the world to us and helps us create more content that truly makes a difference. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.